Hello, beautiful soul. Welcome back to the Tarot Closet. Welcome if you're new to the channel. Thank you so much for joining me. My name is Christine. Welcome to another All Signs Love. Whoa! Oh! Okay, so that just completely flew out of my hand, and look what it is. It's the Two of Cups in the upright, Venus and Cancer energy. Okay, so your reading is off to a bang, off to a start here. Yeah, so this is clearly, of course, this is your love reading. There's love between you. Somebody coming here with an offer. Let's see, it's so early in your reading, and I was not expecting that. Okay. Hello, welcome. I'm really glad that you are here. Again, my name is Christine. Welcome to... Okay, so these are both coming in. Your reading is just really wanting to come in fast today. Welcome to another All Signs tarot reading. All Signs Love tarot reading, I should say. All Signs Love reading. And as is very often, almost always the case here at the Tarot Closet, your All Signs Love Messages reading, channeled love messages from your person, messages from their higher self. Okay, yeah, I'm just straightening your cards already here. And I'm kind of losing, I'm getting a little bit distracted. So I'm going to get another shuffle here, do some hand shuffling, cut the deck, and just tell you a few more things. Down below, you will find all the decks that are coming in today linked. You will also find all the playlists, of course, the readings, the playlists that are connected to today's reading, the All Signs Love Tarot readings. And I think that's called Love Tarot readings, messages from your person. Of course, if you're on a twin flame journey, there are very long, very in-depth twin flame readings also below, as well as all zodiac signs, of course. So feel free to explore if you're inspired to do so. Please remember that this is a timeless reading. You are here when you're meant to be here. This is a fated connection. It means there is a message for you. Nope, that's too many. So welcome again. Please remember it's a general tarot reading, a general love tarot reading. So take what resonates and let the rest go. I would really appreciate it if you took the time to like today's video and subscribe to the channel, the Tarot Closet, if you have not. And it goes without saying, thank you very much for joining me today. I really appreciate it. Look what is here down below. It's the Queen of Pentacles wanting to show. Yeah, so there's a lot of Gaia energy here. This is Capricorn and Saturn energy. The Queen of Pentacles is kind of like the apprentice to the Empress for me. She can, well, she's very resourceful. She can grow things. Fertility, new beginnings. She can make things work that were not working. She's very resourceful. And it's in matters of the heart. And you can see here with this bunny, this is matters of the heart. And this is also a new beginning. A bunny, a rabbit. We are still in the year of the rabbit. We're in the water rabbit, which is really close by. But of course, the Queen of Pentacles, my throat chakra is getting a little bit wonky, is holding on to a pentacle. And that's the slow moving, of course, earth energy around a commitment. And we are here in your love reading. And as I'm saying that, I'm hearing that this is a bottoms up. Look, it's just revealing the Ace of Pentacles right below it. So there's the pentacle that I feel somebody is waiting for, but somebody is also, I want to say, wanting to start something over here. This is where your person's energy. So I say you're someone, I think it's both of you, but this is where their energy is the strongest. Your specific someone, the person you're here for today, maybe it's even popping up that it's somebody you weren't expecting. Either way, look, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus energy, it's the Ace of Pentacles. So this is that pentacle coming in here. This archway is leading in. You know, it's obviously it's going into a new direction. It's a passageway. This can oftentimes be telling me that there is a union going on here. Okay, yeah, I mean, the Two of Cups flew out into your reading today. Flew, quite literally. Cancer energy, around the love, very emotional energy, this love. And well, yeah, it's Venus. It's the planet of love. A lot of healing energy as well. Somebody has been maybe taking a little bit too much, has stepped back. We see they're coming forward. We have here in the partnership placement the Ace of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. This baptismal cup is overflowing. And you can see the dove here, and they come in pairs. And of course, they are representative of, what was that? Representative of love, also peace. And yeah, there's a spiritual aspect here, of course, coming and diving into this cup. You can see all the emotional energy that's coming out of it. And there is an energy of it coming out of nowhere here as this cloud just pops over, which connects us to the divine. It's also a decisive energy because the hand is coming out of it. This can oftentimes be some indecisive energy for me, you know, some clouded judgment, some clouded insight. It's the total opposite because look, we have the High Priestess here in the upright. There is no clouded insight here. This is someone who's trusting themselves, trusting their intuition. It's also a message for you to do that, but making a decision here. Somebody is moving forward. It's already really clear that there is an offer coming. And also here with this Ace of Pentacles, what is coming under? Yeah, it's the Four of Pentacles as well, wanting to reveal. We're going to look at this in just a moment. It's the High Priestess. It's more Cancer in energy. And of course, it's divine feminine energy as well. It's a decision. It's a decision around this connection. It's a very revealing decision as well. And you can actually see that. And as we're talking about here, this hand is pushing through whatever indecision has been going on, because you can kind of see their foot stepping back here. Maybe some indecisiveness, somebody who was not equal. There is a decisive energy here coming, and it can be that it is literally coming out of nowhere. And we're also seeing that with the Pentacle, of course, around the commitment, the physical relationship. There's a lot of practicalities around that. Here, it's even further along. Of course, their hand is vibrating with this Pentacle. And this is the archway coming in, and you can see the mountains are below the archway. So you have been getting over something here with your person. Yeah, so here we go. Obviously, something has been going on here. No contact, no communication, and or in separation. So for some of you that can be, now when I say simply, I don't mean that it's easy, but simply communication that's not going well or a lack of it, you know. For a lot of you, it's both. No communication, no contact, and or in separation. We're going to continue on here. And it's turned into a bottoms-up reading. The Four of Pentacles in the upright, it's the Sun in Capricorn energy. And this is the long-term energy coming here. This is, yeah, so Page of Wands in reverse. Here we go. That's how it is, guys. This is how it's coming in. So this is a lot of what's been going on. We can see it already. Look, this Page of Wands in reverse. Yeah, it's in reverse here. So there's some immature energy coming through. It's not only connected, well, it's connected here with the World card. So everything is moving forward now. They're coming back in, but it has not always been that way. The Queen of Pentacles is looking at this pentacle that I feel interesting, as well as maybe a cup from here. From this Magician card coming in reverse, kind of nicked, taken the pentacle here, thinking a lot about it. You've been waiting. This is a lot of reunion energy here, by the way, with that laurel wreath. And we'll come back here to your partnership placement, but I'm being called here. And yeah, the Magician wants me over here. It's in reverse. Gemini, Virgo energy, Mercury energy too. What is this? It's the unfulfilled potential. There is some scattered energy here, and there's the potential that got wasted. I want to say wasted. Why is it wasted? Because somebody was afraid of commitment, wasn't ready for a particular level of commitment. I mean, because that's changing. Should that be the case? Is there another pentacle here? There is. But what is that pentacle? So that's the question here, because third-party involvement is very clearly here. Now, I want to be clear about that third-party involvement, that yes, your person is they're also kind of I want to say, well, I don't want to say in the way. That's not what I want to say. They're part of it, okay? But there is another commitment or commitments in your person's life that also have been affecting this connection clearly. And it can simply be, again, a fear of commitment. But it can also be another commitment. And that can be to romance. But it can also be to family of origin, a lifestyle, cultural, religious differences, something here that they need to untangle here. They haven't let you go. They have not let you go. There's a little bit of greedy energy here. And as you can see, they're on the roof here. There's like a village behind them. A village behind them. So yeah, for some of you, that's a direct connection to other people that are interfering. So that's the thing I want to say. For some of you, it's involvement, it's your person, or it's something else they're doing or needing to do, needing to untangle. But there can also be some interference here for some of you. Interesting. This is directly connecting to the two of you. They have not let you go. But this Magician, it's right here where your person's energy is the strongest, is also here with the Three of Cups. And by the way, there's a lot of family and friend energy that comes through with the Three of Cups. So for some of you, there is just a really strong connection to third parties or third party interference. Part of why this is unfulfilled. It's sort of like scattered around. It's not being able to access the resources of the Magician. This is soulmate energy, by the way. And this Magician isn't able to take wasn't able to take some inspired action, turning their visions into reality, which is including some reunion energy here, but it's more of the past. And part of that is them. You can see in the Page of Wands in reverse, there's some immature energy here. So of course that's connecting to some level of this connection, right? Some level of this commitment. But we also have all the elements here: the water, the air, the earth, and the fire. So any commitments that are surrounding this connection. Of course, the wand energy and the movement and the inspired action, the energy of love around the heart. The water energy, which is around the love, and it's the emotional energy. And of course, the air energy, which is the transactional energy. It's clarity, it's information, it's coming from, I want to say, a logical place, knowing, focus, knowing what you're doing here, where you're going, what's the action that's going to be taken. Information, again, communication, that's in reverse. And so it's unfulfilled. You haven't got to where you wanted to go. Some of you maybe thought you were there, or you were there in something. It's really strong for me that there's third parties, your person, and something else. Whether that's interference or not won't be for everyone, but it is for a lot of you. Because it's connecting right here with this Three of Cups in reverse. This is Mercury and Cancer energy. And yeah, it can be for some of you that, it's not going to be for everyone, but there's an element. Look what I'm looking here. It's been sitting here waiting. So for some of you, it's a direct connection to somebody who's just stuck in making a commitment, or just has these other commitments, which actually we already know. So this isn't really surprising. But for some of you, that's a validating energy that it's another romantic commitment. But again, everything is here. It can be a lot of things, and you're, of course, going to know what that is. But this Three of Cups here, I wanted to say that for some of you, there's maybe even some involvement with friends or family that are disapproving. It's not going to be for everybody, but it can be other connections, We're seeing that here. And it can even be that there was some type of, I want to say, showdown. I don't know what's going on with my vocabulary today, but it can be that there was some communication that didn't go so well. That's what I want to say. This is Mercury and Cancer energy, and Mercury is the planet of the mind and the planet of communication. So somebody also wasn't thinking about maybe what they said or what they did, wasn't communicating as well. And if you did have a particular communication that was part of this breakup or separation energy or lack of communication, I do feel there was some discord, maybe some arguments, some words said. And this is around the love, and it's extremely emotional. And again, it's the Magician here. You know, that's all these elements were not accessed. So this has not been fulfilled, or it's reached a point and something happened to it. Okay, so whether you were in where you wanted to be, what are your goals, I want to say, relationship goals, or where were you? Or where were you heading, or was it on the table? Because we can see it's back on the table here. And quite literally, I feel the Queen of Pentacles has conspired with the Magician and has that pentacle literally here. This is a minor arcana. And of course, that's energy of daily. You know, it's kind of like a day-to-day energy here. So it's a decision away. And by the way, you know, it hasn't eluded me that, of course, that 3 coming in here, potential third parties. And also, of course, it's a divine number and it's divine timing. So something, when things were happening or when things were separating, for some of you, the timing was off. And here's that, and we're going to still, of course, talk about everything else that is here as well, because it's the World card here, which is telling us a lot. But I just want to go over this 7 of Cups in the upper right. This is Venus and Scorpio energy, and that's the energy of commitment issues. Somebody who's stuck, who really needs to get out of here. And it's something around this connection that I don't feel like you can really control it. There is an energy coming through of controlling what you can and letting go of what you can't. Yeah, it's interesting because it looks like an energy, like of an orchestra. What is that? It's like they're here at an orchestra, you know? So I'm wondering if this is somebody too who's juggling a lot of things, because we see that in the 4 of Pentacles. There is something or some things that they need to work out, untangle, not just this connection, but that pentacle here. So that, because you can see, it's like you see them coming, and there is that pentacle. It's still here in the energy, but it was playing a part in why this connection came apart or wasn't working when it was. But they're coming over here and taking it, the Queen of Pentacles, wanting to have a new beginning here, wanting to make this work when it wasn't. There's a lot of reunion energy here. And look, they're a big part of that. You know, it's the Page of Wands. It's some immature energy. Here's the World card. And we're going to be bringing in some more. My throat chakra is really, you probably can hear it. It's going nuts. So here we have, again, the divine timing, communication, growth, the future. Yeah, I'm moving toward this future. But the fear is also here in this beautiful upright World card energy, as well as the 2 of Cups. Leo, Scorpio, Taurus, and Aquarius don't really like change. But you see here, things are changing. And this is the laurel, the leaves that do not change color. You know, this is an energy, there's a connection here, and it's for sure soulmate energy is what I wanted to say to you. There have been obstacles. There have been, I feel like, a lot of obstacles. Somebody might be in some karmic lessons, and I definitely, I want to lean toward your person, but also learning some lessons. For some of you, it really is a younger person, but that's just not for everybody. But this is your person. This is them coming back. And I want to tell you here, this is also an energy of, it can be a union energy and it can be marriage energy, but it's a life-changing energy here. It's a life-changing decision, getting closer to you, their soulmate, who I don't blame anybody. There's, you know, I'm not that kind of reader. And if you watch me, you already know that. But I am hearing them, actually. I'm hearing the energy of what I messed up. Because this is a life-changing decision, getting closer to their soulmate, which is you. And you know, we have more than one soulmate, romantic or otherwise, but there is a soulmate connection between you. And we can see here that's also coming through in the Magician card. And there's something, yeah, they didn't move forward, or they backed away, or they simply came out of it. And this is moving closer to it now, this Magician card is a spinner for me. What does that mean? That if it's coming into the upright for me, it's the energy of your person taking inspired action and getting more focused and turning their visions into reality. It's a matter of timing. And we see that with the World card, but we also see here, I mean, it's really very clear. The Two of Cups, the Ace of Cups, the Ace of Pentacles, the World card. Whoa. The Queen of Pentacles here as well. The High Priestess. Yeah, spiritual connection. And also, what am I doing here? Why do I suddenly feel like there we go. It's kind of losing my place. And sometimes when that happens, it's because they want to play, you know, card merry-go-round, and they want to deliver other messages. So if that happens, a lot of times I catch it, and that's because I'm meant to, and sometimes I don't. And that's also because I'm meant to not catch it. You can see they're literally wanting to upright that but it's about the timing here. It is divine timing, and it's completing that goal. What was that in the Magician card? The potential. So whether you were there and then something happened, you were still working toward it, or it was on the table and then it no longer was. It is here now. It's coming here right with the High Priestess with this decision, and it's directly connecting to you. And decisions that also need to be made, I feel, in your person's life around their own energy and the energy of other commitments. Again, whether it's romantic, family of origin, friends, money, work, location, cultural, religious differences. It's coming here, connecting right back to you. You can see that they're reaching a little bit further here in the Two of Cups. You know, there is that energy, because there's a little bit of greedy energy that comes through here too. So I am wondering if there was some emotional availability, some hiding. I'm feeling King of Cups energy coming in, and some Emperor in reverse energy, because I don't feel like they're going to be able to do that anymore. And as I say that, that's why. Here, it's the Queen of Swords coming in with the truth. And by the way, yeah, this message is coming through here now. The High Priestess connecting here with the Seven of Cups. So this is a decision that you're also really needing to trust yourself here. It's a direct message, literally, from the divine for you to trust yourself. There's a decision coming up here that's going to require you to be present and connect with what it is that you're really wanting, because I'm also feeling you here. And you see the clouds here, they're darker, and there's some indecision again. And you know, it's that I can't help but feel that sort of orchestrating thing that's going on. So it can be somebody who's just been trying to juggle a lot of things here, because it is connecting with the Four of Pentacles, and it obviously didn't work for you. And I don't feel like it's going to work moving forward. Something needs to be untangled and worked out here still. And I do feel like, well, it's pretty clear that they're untangling it, because they're thinking about it here and they're handing it over to the Ace of Pentacles. And the Queen of Swords is here. This is Libra ruled by Venus energy. And of course, the Queen of Swords is just all about the truth, total honesty. That's a transactional energy. It's clarity in this relationship. It's, I need the truth. And they're coming with the truth. There's the spiritual messenger. Are they coming in or are they leaving? I think they delivered the message and they're leaving. The clouds are not really dark, but they're also not really clear. You know, it has been an energy of indecision with your person, possibly some dishonesty, and it's coming through for me around feelings, but it can be around how they're feeling about these other pentacles, you know, other cups, you could say as well. And that does connect also to love, well, love, family, friendships. So really it's going to be different for everybody, but this is the truth coming in. Yeah. What is the truth? Well, we can see that they love you. The Six of Swords is coming in reverse. Very interesting. This is Mercury and Aquarius energy. So there's a couple of things here. Mercury energy is, well, the planet of the mind, the planet of communication, and it's directly connected to Gemini and Virgo, the ruling planets, which is also here, and Mercury and the Magician in reverse. So yeah, they're having some trouble letting something go, whether it's just in their mind, in their immediate life, in their head, you know, to do with them or another person, again, location, whatever that is, stagnancy issues. But we're also seeing here that it's a minor arcana energy, and that energy is, it's a day-to-day energy here right now, and it can be quite literally that it is travel issues as in moving, you know, as in planes, trains, automobiles for some of you, because we see that's also an energy here in the World card of travel. And it can be, you know, physical travel, but that's also, I want to say, the journey that's going on within, and that's also the traveling back, metaphorically speaking, to the connection. The Page of Swords is coming here in reverse. Really interesting, because it's more of the energy of being kind of afraid to move forward here. So yeah, we can see what they want. And it can really, the World card, the Ace of Cups, and the Two of Cups here be a marriage offer. Maybe even a remarriage for some of you. You know, it can be legal connections, of course. It's going to be different for everyone. But we see it was interrupted. The potential was not fulfilled, or the goal was not reached. Or if the goal was reached, or it felt like it was reached, we know that it came apart here. There's still some fear around it. It's that page energy again. But it's also the minor arcana energy, and the fear being overcome. It's clear, you can see it. You see the decision being made, and you see them coming. It's a matter of when. It's a matter of timing. And it can be because there is an element here. Look at this with this Ace of Pentacles and this Ace of Cups right in between the Queen of Swords. It can be that it is just kind of arriving, you know, like coming out of nowhere. Maybe it's a message for some of you. Mercury is often connected to reading and writing, but that's also somebody thinking about it. It's the planet of the mind. It's the information. It's the transactional energy. So it can be that a message just appears out of nowhere. But for some of you, you know, it could be a knock on the door if you are close enough. It won't be for everyone. But we see that there's a little delay in moving, but we also see that they will be moving here. The Queen of Swords is looking right at the Seven of Cups too, wanting the truth, wanting a decision to get made here, which is connecting to this, some immature energy in the Page of Wands, you know. The Page of Wands, that wand energy, which is the energy of love, which is around matters of the heart. It's, again, and it's also, you know, on a very different level, it's that inspired action, which we see here, something clearly got derailed. This is a matter of timing. So whether it's coming in person or coming in through a message. So this is going here. That's where it wanted to go. Interesting. Yeah. So here's the other thing. It's also connecting here, this Page of Swords, this energy, this lack of clarity, communication, truth, information, connecting to that Three of Cups and the Magician energy. So that's the, I want to say that's the past energy for sure, actually. And for some of you, well, for a lot of you, it's still some of the current energy because things haven't really quite changed yet, but they're changing. It's really very, very clear. And look what's wanting to reveal itself here. It's the Ten of Pentacles. So this is that long-term energy. This is a really long-term energy that we've been talking about, and it's Mercury on their mind. Mercury, the planet of communication, the planet of the mind, information. It's Virgo as well. Lots of details. Virgo also being involved here with the Magician card, and it's a new cycle. Here's the thing. I'm wondering for some of you, is there for some of you another pretty big commitment in their life that they might even be in? Yes. That won't be for everyone, but it is coming through. Because I want to show you there are some tapestries here. And, you know, there is a castle here, which is your journey of love with your person. So it's like right there, you know, right near them. And also two sailboats, which is representative for me of the two of you both being here. And that's air energy. You know, it's clarity, it's information, it's truth, it's transactional energy, it's movement here. And it's sort of like more of the energy of when it's time, you know, but it hasn't gone anywhere. But this is also coming through, really, I want to say for everybody, Well, a new cycle. This is the 10. This is the end of a cycle. It's the completion of a cycle, and it's the renewal of one. So what cycle is completing? No contact, no communication, and/or in separation, but it's a matter of timing. This is also, of course, deducing to a 1, the new beginnings, the potential that is still here, which we see has been unfulfilled, and taking that opportunity, which we see will just come probably out of nowhere. You know, making this decision, we see it happening when it's time. And I really feel like it's going to come out of nowhere. And the unfulfilled potential here in the Magician is now showing us that it is still here. It's just a matter of the opportunity to do that. And it's interesting. So this is wanting to be your overall energy, and it's connecting right here with the High Priestess, both your person's connection to their intuition and yours. That's going to be required, because this is them also moving, but this is also a life-changing decision that they're coming in here with. Could it be that it's going to be changing other people's lives too? Yeah, it can. There's a very strong union energy here today. It's a life-changing decision, and it's getting closer to you, their soulmate, who I just keep hearing they messed things up. The Five of Cups is coming in. So here's the thing. Look, you're still in each other's energy. We're also seeing here, and I'll fix this in a minute. We're also seeing here, of course, that you're still in each other's energy, and we see this in your very first card coming in here today. The Five of Cups is an energy of loss, and we know this is a no contact, no communication, and or in separation reading. But we also see that it's a decision away. The emotional energy is still flowing really strong, and I feel like this is another message for you. It's going to require some, really digging deep here about what you want to do, because I feel like there are a lot of there's just more than one person involved, you know, or element to the commitment. You know, commitments, again, money, work, location, people. There's so many things involved that this decision to come together is life-changing. It feels like it's life-changing for everyone. You're both still in each other's energy. And look, there are the Three Cups again too. Of course, that Mercury and Cancer energy, which we see in reverse. And they're spilled here. You can still see some of the emotional energy hasn't dissipated. And that can be, for some of you, an indication that this is relatively new, but it's also not going to be for everyone, because it's just that you're still in each other's energy and the emotions are still flowing quite strong. This is a divine connection, and it's also, it's many decisions, I feel like, away and in combination with timing from just crossing over and having a totally new beginning here. Because there's a lot of loss, and I want to tell you there's a lot of regret here too. So your person regrets leaving you feeling like they don't love you and leaving the connection. For some of you, that was only communication, but I think for most of you, it was, you know, an energy of no communication and separation. So whether that's a breakup energy or somebody who was ghosting. But those cups, you know, that's the Three of Cups, the Mercury energy. Thoughtless, possibly things that were said, things that were not said. It's connecting to Mercury, of course, and that's also the planet of communication here in this Three of Cups. And by the way, I'm really feeling for a lot of you, there's just a strong connection with a lot of other people, elements to other things, but people. That's also it's really connecting strong for me. And there may even be for some of you, somebody who's partaking in a little bit too much. We're going to leave it at that, okay? But yeah, I'm wondering, they're definitely coming forward here. I'm wondering for some of you, and look, that's connecting right here with the Seven of Cups, with that indecision as well. I'm wondering for some of you, again, that energy of your connection not being supported. So the Chariot card is here. This is really, there's life-changing decisions going on here. This is, well, it's an action energy, you know, it's change. And again, it's more of that energy of possibly traveling, you know, by way of, let's say, the Chariot, planes, trains, automobiles, but also toward you. The Sphinx, you would have to tell riddles, to get through those obstacles. And of course, that's also representing the yin-yang energy, the divine feminine and the divine masculine energy. And being able to balance those out, both for, I want to say, your person, coming into the divine feminine and the divine masculine energies, polar opposites forming a union, and they're aligning here with that Libra, also that Libra energy. Justice, I keep seeing justice, by the way. Who the Queen of Swords, I feel like, is a protege, apprentice to, but that Libra energy also here in the Queen of Swords, and coming from a balanced place with the truth, and, you know, just like it's here, you know, there's nothing in between. There's no like, oh, maybe this, maybe that. It's somebody really coming in, knowing what they have to say and what they have to do. The emotional energy is still flowing. You're both still here. For some of you on opposite ends of the world, opposite ends of town, states, maybe, yeah, countries, but it can also be within your country. This is the moon energy, of course. It's Cancer energy, so it's around the love, and it's around a lot of the emotions, you know, that are moving forward. And again, it's this energy of not. It's just going to come. It's like not being able to control it. Yeah, that's a validation, and this is the last card I'm taking here, and we're going to bring in some channeled love messages. It's the Nine of Wands in reverse, so this is an impulsive energy. It's that energy of the Six of Swords kind of spinning and making that decision here. And quite literally with this pentacle, this commitment energy, with this cup, with this love, with this offer. Here in the Two of Cups, the Ace of Cups, the Ace of Pentacles here. I mean, it's clear that it's gonna just come out of nowhere again. So whether they're moving forward and it's a message just popping up, or they're coming forward and to see, you know, together. And I'm suddenly feeling tongue-tied. And the reason for that is I keep being shown right now the Four of Wands. And I was wanting to deliver the message, but I was still trying to deliver a message. So for some of you, you might be seeing your person. It might be, and again, it's that family and friends energy that's coming through. You know, it's a homecoming energy, so it can be within an actual town or in an actual home, state, country, just the connection. But it is a reunion energy. So it's just reunion energy within the connection, union big time. Okay. But for some of you, it can be that somebody is literally orchestrating. That's the word that I wanted to say, to be there. Maybe they weren't planning to, or they're orchestrating to be somewhere. But that Four of Wands energy, that is incoming soulmate energy as well. And that's manifesting that four. Manifesting what? The foundation and the four areas of support and stability that are holding that up. And that's everybody being available mentally, emotionally, physically, and spiritually. And we see that there's still some things going on here, but we also see that it is happening. It's just a matter of timing, and I just feel like it's going to be when you least expect it. When you least expect it. And for some of you, that does mean at an actual event. I don't think that's for everybody, but they were really impatient holding up the card until I could deliver the message, but I just couldn't deliver it that fast. Okay, we're going to stay with this deck today. This was a deck from, and some more of mine, of course, from a viewer who had won a deck for me when I was giving decks away, which I will be doing eventually, by the way, when I open up memberships and start going live. It's been a long time coming. If you're a long-time viewer, you know that that's something I've been wanting to do. It just hasn't aligned for me yet. In any case, I will be giving decks away again sometime in the future. And we connected because she won a deck and she sent this to me. So we're going to read from it today to begin your channeled love messages. Messages from your person, messages from their higher self. And then we're going to move into some tarot closet messages. And my eyes are really itchy. And I want to tell you that is a sign for me of judgment. So that is Archangel Gabriel here, literally helping them with this clarity and making this decision. They're having a really big wake-up call, wanting to get closer to you, their life purpose. This is what this is, getting closer to their true purpose, their soulmate, you, who they... I keep hearing that. There's that energy of fear other people, other things that have been involved, and they know they were maybe not strong enough to face some of it too for some of you. I want to tell you how I feel. That's interesting because the King of Cups was also showing itself. And yeah, this is exactly what we said. And that's coming in here. That energy is coming in, the King of Cups, because they do. And this was also a really strong energy. The timing just wasn't right for us. It really was a matter of timing. And whether it was other people or not, whatever that other commitment or commitments are that were a big part of what happened here and what is being worked out here, that's coming through strong. I wonder if you are happy without me. Just wanted to show. What do you want to say to your person? I wish I had treated you better. Look at that. The regret here, coming in the Five of Cups. And this Four of Pentacles, you know, they haven't let you go. And they know that too, because again, there's a little bit of, there's other things, people, money, what is it, places, you know, that they were afraid to change, let go of here. And that's connecting with the Five of Cups. That's the regret. We will be together again. Yeah, I feel that on a pretty strong level. And I wish I had treated you better is also connecting here with the Queen of Swords. Literally saying, yeah, let me hear it. I want to hear this. I need to hear this. That's the truth. I wonder if you are happy without me came in again. Okay, and it's in that energy of all the stuff that happened. Finding out the truth crushed me. By the way, if you feel ever, and really anything can be aligning for you, vice versa, it can be that things are, you're getting messages, you know, and that are coming through as your person's, maybe they're yours, okay? And as far as, that's just the reading, you know, how it's going to resonate for you always. Finding out the truth crushed me. So for some of you, it can be that this is, it's going here, that this is around, this is you, if you feel that you're sending a message, okay? Because telepathy is real when we have strong connections with others. These are coming off, and these are also, that's also coming off. I think that's it for this deck. We're going to bring in some more of mine. I hid who I really am from you. It's connecting with the Queen of Swords as well. My life is not as together as it seems. Interesting. Right over the Page of Wands in reverse. I'm grateful for the spiritual lesson. Okay. We are going to bring in some channeled love messages. More, mine. And the little ones. Then we're going to do some numbers and letters today. My biggest mistake was to think that I'll be okay without you. I'm not. I never will be. You are my destiny. That's connecting here with the World card. That's also bringing in the Wheel of Fortune, this fated connection. Yeah. It's just real clear. It's, for some of you, it really is a message, but it's a new start. It's a deep soulmate connection. Your destinies are intertwined. You are all that I want, all that I need, all that I desire, all that I love. It just went over here with the Ace of Cups. You know, things start to get covered. I'm sorry. You didn't deserve how badly I treated you. You complete me. When we parted, a part of me left with you. I'll do whatever it takes to convince you that our love is worth the trouble. It's the Chariot and the World card is where that wanted to be. Catty corner to the Ten of Pentacles. I really want to be with you. This is right over the Queen of Swords, the Truth, connecting with the Two of Cups, and here with the Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups, which are, we can't see, but they are there. My heart and soul scream out for you. That's it. That's a lot, though. They have a lot to say. This longing for you is intense. I'm wising up. And we saw that with the Six of Cups coming through early on in your reading. It's a lot of nostalgic energy there, and also coming before in that Six of Cups, within the Six of Cups, the Five of Cups energy of regret, which we saw the Five of Cups coming in. And yeah, it's the reunion energy that we saw there. And trying to find a way to talk to and or see you again, which is very much the case here. I am wising up. That's also the Judgment energy that I've been feeling. I'm not asking for a lot. All I want is for you to look into my eyes and say that everything will be okay. Again, if you ever feel you're sending this message, then you're sending the message. It's up to you. As every moment ticks away, the more I keep thinking about the past, the stronger I feel that our love is meant to last. I love you, baby. I have a song playlist about you, us. Will you wait for me? Putting that here with the Chariot and the World card. My world is dark without you. Some of the Five of Cups energy there. It was me, not you. We belong together. Two of Cups. That's it. Okay. And then we're going to bring in some numbers and letters. I still want you. You are my first thought when I wake up and last thought before sleep. He deserves so much more. So that's more of that Five of Cups energy, the regret. So of course, numbers might be patterns that you continually see repeating, but also messages for you. And they're always connecting with birthdays or anniversaries, age. What is that? Oh, it's a piece of wood here. So we'll look at those. I'm just going to separate things. So here is, looks like we have two vowels today. We have for the rest of the letters a K and an X and a D, a V, Q. There's another X, another K, another X. Oh, okay. I'm not going to say anything. SS, ZZ. Okay, that's the quiet energy here too. So as far as the letters, they can oftentimes spell names or locations, messages. It can be initials or even initials to, you know, post office, post numbers that sometimes contain letters, for example, in England, and I think in other countries, of course, as well. Whatever, however that resonates for you. I don't always spell things out because I get a little bit weird. You know, I sit here and I'm like, doo-doo-doo. But I am kind of looking here. This is that SOS? Is that SOS? Yeah. Sting. Sending out an SOS. What's going on? Something going on in somebody's life here. Okay. DA. Yeah, I think I'm going to stop because it's doing that thing. I start getting all up in my head. I'll hold it up in just a moment so you can, so you can pause the video and look, okay? So first, I want to talk about this. Look, it's the one. It's the new beginnings. It's the opportunity that I feel like they're going to take. It's the inspired action that may have been part of what happened here that they didn't take, you know? It's that Magician energy here in reverse, and we know that that is all changing. And this is the potential that is still here. 33 is a master number. This is anything is possible here. I really like this. It's magic unfolding. Okay, so there's actually 4 here. I wasn't sure if those were 9s. Whoa. Yeah, so this is a divine message. Literally, this is soulmate energy, twin flame energy, it's union energy, reunion energy. For some of you, that may be via a message. For some, it might be in person. It can be both. What journey are you on, you know? It's soulmate energy here, twin flame energy here, and it's saying to get ready. There's that 7 that's connecting us with the Chariot today. Yeah, things are changing. We see that also with the World card and the Chariot. It's an action, it's a change, and quite literally that is the last message coming through with the 8. That is an action number. There's a lot of Gaia energy around that, and of course on the side that's also an infinity symbol, which of course for some of you connects you to your twin flame. It's not for everybody, but that is connecting us to Libra, and that is the truth, and that is the balance. And again, I talked about that with the divine feminine and the divine masculine energies coming together, forming a union. So coming from a place of honesty, coming from a balanced place with the Libra energy and also the truth. But also, yeah, that's also an energy of the two of you here. So however that's resonating with you, there is a really strong union, life-changing union / reunion. They're a little bit different energy coming toward you. They're seeing you as their soulmate. For some of you, that's more, but that's definitely here. So I'm going to hold up so you can look at the letters. So if you missed that, you could just go back and pause it. Thank you so very much for joining me today. I really appreciate it, and I really enjoyed your reading. I hope you did as well. And if you did, I would also really appreciate it if you liked the video and subscribe to the Tarot Closet. It really helps keep the channel moving. And it goes without saying, thank you for joining me today. I love you very much. And yeah, it's so much gratitude. So thank you. I'm sending you love and light on your journey, and I'm looking forward to seeing you at another love reading.